Okay, let's go. What's up? Welcome to Snaggin Night Live, everybody. Hope everybody had a fantastic week. Let's bring our guests up that we have here this evening. Oh, man. We have Lisa Swain. What's up, BurritoeCatfishingLady? And the one and only Ryan Bortz. What's going on, Ryan?
What's up, guys?
Hope everybody had a fantastic week. I know for some of it's been a long day. But I do know Bobcat is live right now, so...
They finally caught a fish.
Did they? Hey, puppy.
Yeah. They finally
Bobcat caught a fish? Is he bumping or dragging?
Dragon. They're in Brandon's boat.
Oh, that's why.
I popped in there and I was going to make a comment. Surprised to see Brandon still in the boat. He's usually in the water by this point.
Well, I told him to stay in the water, and then he said they were talking to Creole, saying that they need to go break in the new Sea Ark, and he said one of us is either going to break something or end up in the water, and so we all know Brandon's going to end up in the water. So shut up,
I
Bobby.
don't understand how he fell. Like he just went right off the side.
It was like somebody invisible pushed him.
I had to watch it twice. I watched it twice because I couldn't tell that was his shoe at first because I thought Bobcat had threw something out until I went back and watched it and noticed it was his shoe.
I've seen it about 18 times when Bob showed it to me on the boat down there. We watched it on his phone like 18 times.
That's awesome.
Oh, shoot. I got Daryl in the basement. I'm sorry, Daryl. I didn't see you down there.
That's okay. I mean, I was cleaning up from evidently your last guest must have been drunk or something. There was crap everywhere.
Well, I figured I was giving you time to put your dress on.
He's trying to make you feel at home.
We all know that already that quick. Man.
I mean, you do have a Ford, Daryl.
Well, good point, Ryan.
I do have a what?
A Ford and a Dodge.
What? Man, I got a Ford, Dodge, and a Chevrolet. I got a Corvette too. So I just got a I just don't even know what I like. But I know what I don't like is this dress situation. Hello, everybody out there in chat. Hello, Miss. Our guest is Randy, go gray-haired Randy's what it says on the little thing up there. I don't know. Hello, Randy.
And cut off the rest of it.
I can't.
Dustin, how are you doing, Dustin? I hope you are doing good tonight. But I'm gonna tell you what, I'm about tired of the dress stuff. I come on here. You know, you ain't no better than Kevin Laken, Dustin. I didn't say nothing hateful to him. And during the tournament the other day, what's he do? First offhand, comes up and calls me Turd Seekers Outdoors. He goes, let's bring on Turd. I'm like, you're the host. You're supposed to be nice to people, and then first thing you do is come on and be a hateful old cuss.
Well, we figured you'd be the.
I'm glad he blocked his own self. He froze his own self. That's bad. Whenever you freeze your own self up there, Dustin, you froze, brother.
That's what am I still frozen?
No, you're not frozen.
Okay. That's my wireless sucks around here.
Oh, you know, maybe you should get one of those OnStars or whatever crap everybody uses now. I'm not none of these technicians.
OnStar.
He's showing his age.
Starlinks or whatever. Brian Bull, you can shut up right now. You're the one that caused me to get in this dress by putting the comments out there. Maybe he needs to wear a dress, crap.
Well, I mean, maybe you need to wear a dress. Right now, you definitely have to wear a dress.
Yeah. You know what? I want to ask you a question. I got a notification that I had a package coming, and it is a sender from Amazon. It didn't put the sender, but it came from big and large dress shop. Did you send that? And don't lie.
No, but I wish I would have came up with that.
And it's coming by Amazon.
Well, you gotta do a video to show us all what it looks like when you get it.
Now you don't have to go shopping.
It's the.
I don't think you had to go shopping anyway, Ryan.
That's nobody told you. You know, just because you got them in your closet, don't mean they're in my closet.
He can't just wear any dress, though.
Dustin shaved his
Good
head.
point. Good point.
Dustin shaved his head just to make sure he could put a wig on nice and snug.
He had to get one just for the right occasion.
What do you mean I can't just wear any dress?
I mean, you can't just go take one out of the closet. You have to go buy one for such a special occasion.
Right. I'm sure you got your regular at your dress store.
All I know is
regular at the big and large.
Laugh it up. That's funny.
Him and what is it that Randy's been aggravating everybody with? Butterscotch shops at the same dress store.
Hey, look, you got yourself into this mess, Daryl.
I mean, we kind of helped.
Well, he didn't have to agree to it.
Big mouth. Well, you know what? I'm trying to help a friend. Just speaking of that, I'm trying to help a friend out. Steve done a lot to help me out with things I'm doing. I'm trying to help him back out. But Ryan, it seems to me, you told me you'd be willing to do anything you could to help Steve out because he was a good friend. He lived up there next to him, and you saw all the destruction he went through and went and helped, and you'd do whatever you would do anything that you possibly could do to help them. Is that correct?
I mean, I wouldn't go anything. I'm not wearing a dress.
Did you tell me, yes or no, that you'd do what you could to help Steve?
I mean, I'll do it a lot, yeah. But I'm not wearing a dress. So
I don't want you to wear a dress. I'll put it this way: you ain't gotta wear a dress. But you agree to do what you can to help.
Well, I'll go with it. I'll agree to help them out any way I can, except for wearing a dress. Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all heard that. It's on video. He said he would do anything he could do to help Steve, but he would not wear a dress. Hey, guys, if we get, let me just put it this way, we're real close to 2,000. If we get over $2,500 between now and next Wednesday, Ryan's going to wear something he ain't never had to wear before and ain't never wanted to, because you just said you do anything you could to help Steve out. That's what you said. You just said
absolutely.
Well, just wait. Just wait. You're going to see. You know, there's lots of things you ain't never wore before that you might have to wear, like maybe a bunny suit or
Troy's moo.
Yeah, a lot of things. You sure you okay? Yeah, you've already did it. Maybe.
So what do we got to get to? Over 2,500, right?
Yeah, if we get over 2,500, we're
that's only like $500.
We're
by when?
We need to be about. I think we're like about $750 to get there.
By when?
Yeah, and y'all see that rolling across the board there. Some people that might not know, we're doing a fundraiser for Steve, and we appreciate everybody's help that's came and helped. And I want to throw some names out, Dustin, if it's okay with you, the people that.
Go ahead.
I want to say thank you, a big thank you to the people that has given so far, and then we're going to go over what's on the what is being given away and all the stuff. But I want to give a huge thank you to these people that have made donations: Gene Tillman, Steve Thomas, James Ford. How do you say James' last name? James
Francesca.
There you go. James Francesca, Chris Smith, Stephanie Collins, Randy. Well, the Swains. Let's just say the Swains. Let's don't just say Randy. Randy and Lisa Swain, Kevin Laken, Ryan Bortz. You go wear what I want you to wear. Weston Wrinkles, John Alford, Tom Owens, Janice Hager, Jerry Parker, Jeff Bill, David Hughes, Hubert Osborne, Don Bob Knight, Bob Britt, Michael Snow, Dustin Carpenter, Brandon Hudson, Danny Stone, Joe Jellison. All these people have given money to help raise money for Steve, and I really appreciate you guys for what you're doing. I wanted to call out each and every one of your guys' names tonight and say thank you so much for what you've done. And what we have for the raffle is a lot of great super prizes. James has donated $500, and we're going to draw for a $500 cash. So, and you
Justin, I
heard the
sent you
name.
the thumbnail.
Yeah, we've got less than 20 people that has done anything. There you go, $500. Cody Griffin has give $200 for to be drawn for. So that's $700 total just in 2 drawings. Creo has been gracious enough to do a guide trip. That'll be Creo Guide Service is giving away a free guide service. Jody, Pontoon Jody has given gold mine jigs. It's a set of gold mine jigs. I think it's like 6 or 8 of those for catching. Man, they'll catch crappie, they'll catch skipjack, whatever you want to go with those. Trout, whatever. Kevin Laken has given 5 Fat Boy rigs. James has given 2 F.O.A. rods. The Swains have given a River Cats tackle rod. And Bob Britt has given a Rippin' Lips fishing rod. So that is awesome. And then Miss V. Smith is going to do, whoever wins, a custom cap and plaque. She's going to do 2 of them. We'll do 2 drawings of whoever gets drawn of their, if they have a logo, she'll do it of their logo or any logo that they want. It says on here RCT plaque or RCT hat. It's actually going to be a plaque and hat of whatever you want. If you have a logo yourself, you can do that. The thing is that you got to buy a raffle ticket. They're $5 each, or you get 3 for $10. So it's $5 each or 3 for $10. Guys, that's an awesome deal for, like I say, to win all these prizes. Just think, spend $5 and get $500 cash. And I guess you're going to get to see me in a dress on the 14th. It was a dragon contest. Do what, Dustin?
Have you picked a color yet?
I guess it's coming to me from Amazon. I don't know. I'm supposed to be here on Saturday. I guess we'll debut it Wednesday and see.
Lisa, what color do you think it is?
I don't even want to know.
I don't want to know either. Thank you.
So you mentioned that
you're not funny either. You offered, hey, I got a wig you can wear. I mean, all these folks
I think he needs to hit Randy up and get that butterscotch wig that he's been aggravating me about.
Here she goes. She's going to go grab some wigs.
So you said Miss V's doing a plaque?
She's doing a plaque and a hat. See there? Look at that. It's going to be a custom plaque. Yeah, I see it.
It's going to be gray for Daryl. I mean, he's going to be an old lady if he's going to dress up like a lady for sure.
Yeah.
I got
This
a
is the
great
kind
one
of work
too.
that Miss V does.
Yeah, she does awesome. And then the hat's going to have a leather patch also that's engraved. You know, it'll be one of the leather patch hats. So,
yep,
awesome deal.
She does a little bit of everything now.
Hey, Ryan, you don't know what you're going to be dressed up as, so. So basically, Ryan is going to be in this dragging tournament that we're in. It's supposed to be a fishing tournament, but somehow or another, they got me trying to put me in drag. So if we get $2,500,
that's why you know how to drag.
It's so funny. You're the one that got me in the middle of this. That's what happened. I said we're having a drag contest, and he goes, "Well, we need to have Daryl dress up as a woman." And it's like, here we go. So, what is this? He's still in the basement, I think.
Nope, he's in the car.
He's driving home.
Have you said hello to the audience yet, Dustin?
Not yet. You wouldn't stop talking for me long enough to say hello
You
to
know
everybody.
what? Why don't we roll back here and start over again, and you say hello to everybody, and I'll shut up.
Wow. Y'all heard it right here on Snaggin Night Live. Daryl says he's going to shut up.
Hey, put him in the basement so it's true.
I'm going to mute him. Real quick, say hello to everybody that's in here so far. There's Mike Sampy, always one of the first ones in here. What's going on, Sampy? There's Bobby from 922 Crappie Barbecue saying hello. Joshua Parham saying what's up, everybody. There's Chris from Catch Fish with us. V's better half, or the other way around. Let's see. Oh, Bobby said, "Oh hell, she don't have access to the buttons, does she?" Not tonight.
Shut up, Bobby.
There's Miss V. Says even everyone. There's Creole Catfishing. What's going on, brother? Greg Burgess in the house. Says Dustin, Lisa, and Ryan. Good to see you all.
What's up?
There's Uncle Jeep saying howdy, peoples. Rowdy Royal saying good evening, everybody. Let's see. River Cats Tackle. What's going on? Saying hey, everyone.
Hey, John.
How you doing, John? Thanks for coming in. Jerry Hagar, 419 Fishing and Power Coating, says good evening, y'all, from Nebraska. Appreciate you joining us this evening.
Jerry.
Let's see. Rowdy, Uncle Jeep, gray hair on Ryan, that catfishing machine. I bet Kayak Mike caused all that gray.
No, that's halfway from Daryl. I started fishing for him. It started happening.
I get that. Let's see. Let's see. Almost there. Parker Pursuits. What's up, Jerry? Thanks for coming in. Catfish and Crappie Mark says howdy, Dustin, Lisa, Daryl, and Ryan. There's Fishizzle. What's going on, brother? Let's see. Downtown Ernie Brown says hello, everyone. Oh, and Daryl too. Let's see. Uncle Jeep says if you're having wireless problems, Dustin, just wear an aluminum foil hat. Let's see. Brian B. Bubbles Catfishing. I'm only here because Bald Cat told me to come. Well, thank you, Bald Cat. Bobcat. Appreciate that. Let's see. There's Bobcat right there. It says, what in the world? Real and virtual outdoors. Mr. Troy himself. How you doing? There's Main Girl. Thanks for coming in, Main Girl. Good to see you.
Hey, Lila.
Says Burrito Babes.
Girl.
Catfish and Crappie said, don't let him fool you. Ryan has worn it before. Mark, you talk about a dress? Let's see here. Parker, Main Girl. Daryl. Sit there and be quiet, Daryl. Muskrat Adventures says, hey, Cat fam.
Sign language counts, Daryl.
There. He was distracting me. Let's see. Jerry Hagar, Parker Pursuit, Judge V, Catch Fish with us, River Cats Tackle, Benoit Fishing. What's going on, ladies? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Brian B said, no way. He just saying hello to everyone. No. I'd get to you sooner or later. There's Pontoon Jody. Saying hi, Dustin, Lisa, Daryl, and Crybaby. Whoa. I guess that was pointed towards you, Ryan.
I don't know. I don't even know what I cried about now.
Miss Shirley T says, hey, everybody. Almost there. Miss Shirley T. Rebel River Cats, Doug Talley, Whisker Warrior, Rebel River Cats. Thank you, Doug. Hope you're doing well. All right. Anyway. I don't know what he was doing. So, yeah. So, we're in here tonight talking about the raffle. that Daryl does a few good things, and so one of the things that he does best is help other people. Talking is not one of his strong suits, although he does that a lot.
No,
But he just doesn't do it very well.
he didn't do that thumbnail either.
Ah, well, there you go. It didn't look like his work. There was too many pictures on there in an organized fashion for that to be Daryl's work.
Well, I had a list, and then he messaged me this morning and said, "Add this to this," and I was like, "You're killing me." So he goes, "Well, it's not me. It was Bobcat." I was like, "Well, both of y'all are killing me." So.
Out of the basement. I was just beating on the roof, on the floor. You couldn't hear me hitting on the door.
You didn't hear me stomp my foot and tell you to be quiet?
You know, they say the camera adds 10 pounds. Daryl gained 10 while he was off screen. I think he blew up from not talking.
Hey, Matt.
It's all that hot air.
Hey, Greg Burgess.
We got to add B-Cat boards also to the list.
It was already on the picture. I don't know why
It's
you
on the
didn't say
picture.
it. I was wondering.
You know, I fixed it though, didn't I?
Did you?
Genius. Yeah. You know, Ryan, you act so cocky about you're not worried about what's going to happen. What if you had to like shave your eyebrow? You said anything. You do anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's
What
just
if you shave one eyebrow? Huh?
it'll grow back.
Walk around,
Just,
not just shave both of them, but just one. You
Mr.
can walk
Mr.
around with
Fishy.
one eyebrow. But guy, then how tough you gonna look? Everybody's like,
that ain't gonna be too bad. I sit in the shop by myself about every day. So
yeah. What about Mr. YouTube? Or shave half your beard and mustache, just one half. And that's it.
Ryan, we had a real long conversation with a lot of good ideas the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yep.
I mean, Randy has to say what Ryan has to do?
Do what?
Huh?
Daryl is trying to say if we get over 2,500, then Ryan has to do something, but not wear a dress, because he said he'd do anything but wear a dress.
Yeah, he said that he. Well, we had a good
Randy already
conversation.
knows this. Randy already knows this. Yeah, we already been talking about it.
Yeah. Something
That's what I'm
that
saying.
Ryan's
Randy
never
has a
done
say in
before.
this.
Yeah.
Ryan's never done it before.
Yeah. So, what if you got to shave one half of your head, Ryan, and leave the rest of it the same?
yeah, I mean, I'm game with that.
I love the fact that Daryl can't fluster Ryan tonight.
Yeah, it's
Hey, Gregory.
He ain't saying a lot.
Bubbles
now.
said, "I got $50 for Daryl to be silent the rest of the stream." I'll tell you what, if he is, if you send that money, if I hear you send that money to Trophy Seekers at PayPal or D Morris Precision Cabinets at Yahoo or PayPal and Cash App, one of those two, if you send it, I'll kick Daryl out.
Or Venmo.
oh, you said it right this time.
Oh, did you not put Venmo up there? It's on the paper. What's that? Did you not put Venmo in the strolling? It's on the page that you got.
Hold on, let me fix it.
Oh no!
Yeah,
you don't
no, it's on there.
No,
It's on there.
it's not scrolling.
You need better
What are you
glasses.
talking about?
Take
You
it
get
off
your
now.
glasses fixed.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect up there. Yeah. See, that's
think
why
Daryl
he's
needs
getting
better
all
glasses.
hairy. He keeps scratching his head from screwing up all the time. I can just see Brian with no eyebrows. I mean, just the whole one side shaved and one side clean or none shaved. Just top down. Or maybe we have wax his nose hair.
Who we
Maybe
got
did
now?
that.
What are you doing?
So what are you talking about, Daryl?
Oh, it says I got to be up there and control myself by not saying anything. If he does that, I'll donate $50.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what, if you do it and we get somebody and we get 50 more, I'll sit here and won't say one word the rest of the show. But it can't be only you. It's got to be one more. We got to get $100 to do that. I'll sit here and won't say a word for another 35 minutes. Now,
Gregory Lemon, what's up, buddy?
I ain't doing this.
Let's see. Jody wants to know when the gathering is, Daryl.
Hey, I can tell you that. I told it already once. Let's see. It is April.
24, 25, and 26.
That's what I thought it was. 24th, 25th, 26th. I got it on this other page. I got so many pages of notes.
Matt says, Darlene, quit complaining.
Hey. Now, come on.
Brian B said, if I want to be persuaded to donate, you know where I can go.
Huh?
I'm afraid to ask.
Yeah, 24th, 25th. I don't know what that meant either. And I'm afraid.
Just to let everybody know also, Austin messaged me right before the show and said he all of a sudden wasn't feeling good. So he said if he was feeling better throughout the show, he might pop in here, but he wasn't gonna come up if he's not feeling well. So he knew he knew he'd probably see Daryl in a dress, so his stomach started twisting in knots.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan left.
Yeah,
I mentioned you in a dress and Ryan left.
I told you.
Ryan got pushing buttons.
He's done catfishing now. Turn your phone sideways, old man.
I guess I could do that.
I got you, Brian. He says if I want to donate, I'll go to TikTok has and Chunky Live.
Oh Lord,
man, he's owed them lately. He was owed them.
He sure is.
Not even
Uptown, Chrissy Brown, welcome in. I'm sorry, Daryl. Go ahead.
Ryan says he's in the basement.
Oh no, he's not. I don't see him. Did he go to the wrong one?
I don't know.
Lisa, what's your take on Daryl wearing a dress?
Disgusting.
I think I'm. You know, he says that he's ordered it. I'm hoping that he got a
hold
mini
on,
skirt.
Randy. He said somebody else ordered it. Now you're telling us he ordered it?
No. I did not order it. I said I have a package. See, Randy don't listen good. That was proven last night. Okay, I got a notice that I had a package coming from Amazon. And it didn't have a name of who sent it, but it was coming from a big and large dress shop.
Oh, there he is. All right, Ryan.
So
I did not send it.
Well, I really wish that they had got him some kind of like a mini skirt or something like that, where he had to run around with his legs showing.
No.
Hey man, them legs could blister big time in a full day.
Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see chicken legs.
Nobody.
And let's add to that, he has to have it on at the truck at the boat ramp.
Exactly.
You know, Ryan, we could have you shave your beard and mustache and wear lipstick to the show the whole time and makeup. You said no dress. Don't start crawfishing now.
I ain't crawfishing.
How much money we got? How much money have we got to get donated for Ryan to do his deal?
We got to get to 2,500.
And where are we at right now?
Hang on, I'll have to check it and see because we've had some donations since last night. Hadn't had any during this show, folks. Come on.
Matt says I say Ryan has to shave his head.
I mean, I've already done that before.
Brian Bubbles Catfish said Brian's got the phone on the ground to make himself look tall.
No, I'm ouch.
Mr. Gimpy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Sorry, everybody. I know there's some smoke in the house. Daryl's doing math.
Yeah. We're at $1,670 is where we're at.
Okay.
So we're like a little under 1,000, right?
Oh wow, Benoit fishing. Good Lord.
830.
It was
Well, they're stepping their game up, aren't they?
Daryl, your math is not math. It said 750 just a little while ago.
Well, I said I didn't know. I said somewhere around that. We're at 1670. You math your own math, dude. I bet you what we got.
Ladies, is this what you're saying that Ryan should be wearing? Ah, not on my channel.
I mean, I'm good with that.
Hey, if I'm in drag, we gotta put him worse. That's right. We're gonna get him some chaps.
Oh,
with the
Lord.
rainbow clown wig.
I like that idea.
Daryl, I'll drive the rainbow clown wig down to you.
Oh, you're the one that's got to sit behind it all night.
No, ain't nobody said nothing to me. Ain't nobody said nothing about me.
Catfish Cowboy, you missed a little bit talking about Daryl's dress and what Ryan might have to wear.
Yeah.
Excuse me for 1 second.
Yeah. If we get $100 tonight, I'll shut up, won't say nothing the rest of the show, but we've got zero so far. But if we get between now and we got till next Wednesday. Hey, get a room. We got till next Wednesday to come up to $2,500. And if we do, I get to name what Ryan has to wear or do.
Did we lose Randy or did we lose Lisa?
Both. No, we got.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
I'm back.
I'm confused. Where'd Lisa go?
She kicked herself out.
Good thing she ain't running a stream.
She went back. We swapped into the house.
Ah.
Randy must have farted on the other end.
Actually, no.
He said no.
He started to say something, then he decided he wasn't going to. He started to say Lisa did, and he's like, nope, not saying that one.
You know how much trouble I get myself in just
Chicken belly. Chicken belly.
I know y'all's gonna start doing these lives earlier in the day so I can watch them. Y'all's naming off chat, and I don't know half of them.
Well, whose fault's that? There's a lot more lives than just us.
Well, I go to bed before 9, Daryl.
There's shows at 8. Anyway. Man.
Well, on Sunday night at what time is that? What time is RCT on Sunday night?
He can't keep up with
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Eastern, I believe.
Well,
on my Kool guys.
Austin and I do this show at 9 o'clock, and we talked about going an hour earlier because bait shop taking a hiatus, but he's got 4 kids running around the house and trying to working all day, corralling 4 kids. It's just best for him family wise if we stuck with the 9 o'clock time frame. So
yeah, and I thought about going over to the 8 o'clock, us going over to 8 o'clock, but I'm like, we've already sort of established ourselves at 9. I hate to move. Randy said, shut up. And I was like, okay.
Don't matter to me. I'll be here whatever time you want to do it, Daryl.
I'd rather do it at 9 because I got a lot of things going on up till about 8 o'clock at night. So
okay, Lance's show is at 7 on Sunday night.
Okay.
Lance the Kool guy, River Cats Tackle, and we're almost as organized as show tonight is. But
well, the only reason we're not organized tonight is because I got Daryl up here.
Yeah, he throws the whole show off.
Absolutely, every time.
He throws a day off sometimes.
I might be screwed up all day tomorrow because I talked to Daryl today.
You know what? From the picture you sent me today, your life is screwed up anyway. I mean, he sent me a picture of a trolling motor in 1,000 spots, just places everywhere, just 1,000 parts.
Yeah, but he knows where they go.
I drove it about an hour ago.
And then there were water puddles all around it where he was crying to me about how it was messed up and he's trying to fix it.
Oh, I've been through so much with this trolling motor.
If he had it apart today ain't the first time I've seen it apart. He made a video of it apart.
That's another trolling motor.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Good gracious.
Well, is it fixed?
It's fixed. Well, I got to take the head off of it and spin it around because I put the head on it backwards. But other than that, it's one screw.
This wasn't good at it. Never mind.
I was texting with you, and right around that time, whenever I put the head on backwards. So.
You was wearing me out too, but I was busy trying to do something. He probably said crickets. And I said, sorry, dude, I was busy.
Dude, I live in that shop all day by myself. When somebody texts, I'm like, all right, break time.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, me and Pandora know each other well.
If he ain't making planer boards, he's tearing up trolling motors.
Or building kayaks or working on somebody else's kayak or cars. I just live out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
As long as you make a living.
I told the old lady I have to get a part-time job just so I can be around people.
You wouldn't make it on the island.
Hey, Ryan, the only people that I'm around is Lisa, and we're together 24/7. And we work together, we live together, we hang out together. She told me today, she said, I need some time by myself.
That's why I kayak fish.
It took her that long?
Fishing. I am about to have my boat back together, though. I've got all the parts strode around to put it back together now.
I thought you already had it back together. You told me the other day you almost had it together.
I do, but I've still got parts strode around everywhere.
Maybe that was your life you was talking about. Sorry about that. Never mind.
And then I've got to go. I've got to go pick up another trolling motor for it.
Oh yeah. Go figure.
Yeah. And then I don't want to have to take the one off the kayak and put on there because I don't like electrical plugs on my trolling motors. I've melted every kind I've ever tried to put on there.
Well, I run mine straight from the trolling motor to the batteries. I don't know.
A lot of people got them plugs, and I've melted so many of them plugs.
Yep. Or kick them and knock them loose and
break them.
Oh my God.
And then there you sit out there with no trolling motor, trying to drag planer boards with a big motor, Daryl.
Oh, my big motor won't do that because I got mine goes 3 miles an hour. It's the slowest. So
remember, I know doing it with yours one day.
Yep.
Daryl, Brian's doing some shopping. He says he sees some dresses that can be sent to you ASAP.
I've already got one being sent to me, but go ahead, do what you got to do. I don't care.
At this point, we'll have to switch out halfway through the show.
At this point, I got no pride left. I got to wear a darn dress for 6 hours. Thank you, Ryan Bortz.
Is that a daytime tournament or a nighttime tournament?
Daytime.
8
a.m. to 2 p.m.
Hey, Ryan, don't worry about me. Worry about you. Don't know what you're going to have to do.
We got to get the 20 planer boards for Daryl.
We got to get the $2,500 first.
When is he going to find out? When is he going to find out?
I don't care. No, but hey, when we hit $2,500, he's going to find out.
Oh, okay.
Come on, everybody, help us out. Let's see what Ryan's got to do. Get that money coming in.
The phone is not dinging tonight at all, people. Come on.
Yeah, I've got zero.
He's got Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. I'll tell you, a lot of people that watch our show also watch your show. So
yeah,
a lot of those people have already donated.
So just to let you guys know, we have what the prizes to be given away is $500 cash. We'll draw a ticket and give away $500 cash. We'll draw another ticket and give away $200 cash. We'll draw another ticket and give away a free guide trip from Creo Guide Service, Mr. Jeremy. Thank you. We'll draw another ticket and give away Gold Mine Jigs from goldmine.com. Jody gave.
Ruben Flores jigs.
And then Kevin is giving away 5 Fat Boy rigs. James is giving away 2 F.O.A. rods. The Swains are giving away a River Cats tackle rod, and those are awesome rods. Rippin' Lips is giving away, or Bob Britt is giving away a Rippin' Lips rod. And then Ryan is giving away a set of B-Cat boards. And then Miss V Smith is giving away a custom cap and plaque that'll have your logo on it. Whoever wins it, she'll put your logo on it, or anything you want put on that logo. So there you go. That's a lot. And we've only got about 20 people that has donated so far.
Do you know if those F.O.A. rods are any choice, or are those specific sizes?
I think they're specific ones, what James said. He's going to ship them himself. I think he's got them right now.
Gotcha. Gregory, yes. Gregory's asking if anybody on panel or in chat got any rain this past week. Yes, it did rain here in Virginia.
It rains here every day.
Every day. We've had 3 people donate, and we appreciate you, 23 people.
Ooh, excuse me.
I'm not lying. I had to get out in the middle of the mud today because it's raining every day, and I needed to string my tomatoes some more. And one of my tomato plants has roots coming off of it, like 3/4 of the way up the stem, because it's rained so much, it's so wet, it thinks it's supposed to put roots out even more. I'm like, holy smokes.
Daryl even screws up his plants.
He's got a brown thumb.
Ray did that.
No, I drove yesterday. I drove from here in central Kentucky to Chattanooga and back, and it rained and then it quit, and then it rained and then it quit the whole way there and back.
It's just like, if you're going to get anything done anymore, you just got to get out in the rain and do it. I mean, I got my rubber boots, and I just go out there and put my rain suit on and go to work, or not go to work, but feed the animals and everything I have to do around here, because you sure can't do anything else without getting out in the rain.
My motto is, we don't get rained on. We're rained out. We get rained on.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know what? Those pigs don't care if it's raining. They won't feed twice a day, buddy. Those chickens don't care.
Yeah. So last week,
feed yourself every day like that, don't you?
Yeah.
So last week, when I was going to launch the boat for the Midnight Madness tournament, this is what I had to walk on the boat ramp.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
what
nice.
my garden is right now.
That's normal for here.
Yeah. Well, if you look where my boat's at, that's where the water level usually is. The reason it's that muddy is because you can see up on the pillar where the water line is.
Yeah. Our lake here just got back down. I think it's still got 2 foot to drop before summer pool.
All right.
Wow.
Just got a cash out from Mr. Dustin. Thank you, sir. Got that. Appreciate you, bud.
Stonefly, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Daryl, you didn't mention the deal on the tickets. If you spend $5 or $10 or whatever.
Absolutely. If you spend $5, you get 1 ticket. If you spend $10, you get 3 tickets. If you spend $20, you get, of course, 6 tickets. Plus, we'll give you a free bait towel of the gathering. I'll have to get your information on that, but I'll give you a free bait towel, the gathering bait towel that we gave out at the gathering this year. I've got some left over. So if you spend $20 or more, we'll send you a free bait towel also. So you automatically win something if you put in at least $20. How about that?
There you go.
Guaranteed a prize if you spend $20 with us.
Yeah.
And if you look at the scrolling across the bottom, there's you send it directly to Daryl, to Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, and all those are his. And if you need me to like stop it, or you need them specifically, you can reach out to Daryl on Facebook. I'm sure he'll be happy to send you the information.
And Dustin did sent $10 more, another Dustin, not this Dustin, and he'd already sent $10, so he'll get he's automatically won a bait towel. Awesome.
And
the raffle is next Wednesday, correct?
Yes, the raffle is next Wednesday.
And Daryl has spent a bunch of time filling out a bunch of tickets.
Yeah, I actually hadn't started yet. I'm going to start them tomorrow. So, yeah, I've got a bunch of them that I got to. And guys, there'll be 2 of us filling out tickets Wednesday. So I know when I'm by myself and it starts rolling, I have a lot of tickets to fill out. But my wife's going to help me fill out tickets next Wednesday, so it won't take quite as long to do it with. So.
We're going to sell tickets as long as people are buying them next Wednesday.
Yeah. Also, one other real quick thing, the gathering will have a booth at Chattanooga, Tennessee in 2 weeks at the Chattanooga Fishing Expo. F.O.A. will also have a booth and maybe a couple more. Okay, I think I just heard it. I'm just okay, Cowboy. You sent okay, that's fine. I may have missed it. I'll have to look back. But anyway, we'll be there. What is that noise? Is that me? I think it's the 6th, 7th. Yeah, the 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Randy, I had to mute you.
Is that Randy? Okay.
Maybe it's me.
Maybe it's me. Mute me. Let's see. Y'all, let me mute.
Well, I'm not muted. It's Ryan. Go ahead and talk, Daryl, where we can find out whenever.
Okay, now then. I'm unmuted. Is Ryan muted?
No, not right now.
Okay. Anyway,
now he is.
So we'll be there for 3 days, and we will be doing raffles there to help take up money. We're starting our the gathering that quick, June
2026.
Yep. So that'll be for 2026. We'll be doing live stuff then, but right now we're focused on this. I just want to let everybody know if you're close to Chattanooga, come to the Fishing Expo there and the Elite Fishing Expo at Chattanooga, and we'll be there and saying hello to everybody, giving out stuff too. Usually, we'll be giving out stickers and stuff. So,
you get a chance to use a set of BCAT boards. You won't use anything else. Just go ahead and buy them. You'll be happy with them, guaranteed. I got 1.5 sets of them now. And
I've got so many mixed match sets that it's unreal. So if you don't know, I was sponsored by BCAT for 3 or 4 years before me and Daniel done our deal there. And then when the guy that owned it wanted to shut it down and retire, then that's when me and Daniel kind of stepped in. But I went through so many sets of boards because tournament fishing, you ain't going back to chase one board. You know what I mean? You go back on your way back to a boat ramp and look for it. But when you're fishing for $5,000, that board don't matter no more.
Wow.
But, hey, I got news for you. A lot of times when I'm fishing, mine don't matter at that point.
Doug Talley, thank you very much for your contribution. We appreciate that, buddy.
Bobcat said we lost one tonight.
It's really easy to lose them if you're river fishing.
Yep.
You know, the one thing I do like is the way that y'all connect them to the line. You don't lose them near as bad as you got the ones that just sort of slip down the line.
Nine times out of 10, when you break off, it's between the board and the rig, and you just reel the board in with those clips.
Yeah. They don't come off, and that's what I like.
Or when you snag up and pop it loose, you don't have to reel it in and reset the board and all that, because it just stays put. That's why I like them. And they're adjustable. If they don't grip, if you use braid, it's really hard to get clips to stay tight on braid, but them clips are adjustable. You can just tighten the screw up in the snap, and it actually will tighten it down against your line tighter. I have to be careful because I'll tighten it down too much and put bad spots in my line.
Well, sort of like you're fishing. You got bad spots in your fishing too.
I mean, we see who you call when you need to win a tournament.
Yeah. Whatever. Hey, you're the one that hit me up wanting to fish this tournament, not me. Like,
What about
please,
what
Daryl.
about the last one I fished with you?
We didn't do so good.
Yeah, we did.
Speaking of tournament, Daryl, how did you do this last Midnight Madness tournament?
I come in 6th. That was one place higher than I did the first time. Look, I'm trying. I'm just bettering myself every one. Look, here's the deal. Bob and Brandon's got nowhere to go but down. Okay, but see,
where
I
else do they need to go?
Okay, I went 6th. Our first tournament was 8th place. The second place was 7th place. The second tournament was 7th place. Okay, the third tournament was 6th place. The next one 5th, and by the time the end of the season, I'll be 1st place, baby, winning it all. Give me some.
Wait, let's ask this: how many was in that tournament that you got 7th in?
21.
20-something people. Way more than what's in your tournaments. What?
20-something teams.
Yeah, 20-something teams.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was making sure they wasn't 7
27 teams that's in the tournaments.
All right, I was making sure they wasn't just 7 people fishing.
No, that's your kayak tournaments where y'all got 7 people tournaments.
I don't even have kayak tournaments no more, boy. I quit.
But you did. But when you did, y'all had about 7 people fishing.
I'm actually breaking my own rules coming down there and fishing this tournament.
Oh, your own rules.
Yep, because I don't tournament fish no more.
You weren't asked to do it.
Well, I was just coming just to be along with you in a dress so I can make fun of
you. You want to be alone with me in a dress? Wait a minute. No.
I figured it'd be me and Woody.
Whoa, wait a minute. Me and Woody alone. Whoa, no, I quit. There ain't no man in the world go get me alone with Ryan and Woody in a dress. I've been saying, think about what you're saying here, Ryan. It ain't working like that. We ain't going. This is a family show. Cut.
I know it, Bobby. This went south fast. I agree.
Oh my God, this thing went fast in a hurry, south in a hurry. My God, he wants to be alone with me in a dress with a Woody.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that. It ain't happening, brother.
Daryl, just hush. Just hush. You just keep making it worse.
Hey, what y'all do in Kentucky's got to do with y'all. You ain't coming down here to Tennessee like that. I'm hearing banjos already. Dustin, what in the world? Put him in the basement. Do something.
You're the one that keeps talking it.
He's the one that said it. I didn't say it.
You just took it wrong. I can't help how you take
it at all.
Here we go.
Oh, Lord.
Making it worse.
There goes Daryl messing everything up again.
You said you wanted to be alone with me on a boat in a dress.
That's not what he said.
What did he say? Go back and watch it. He said he wanted to be alone with me on the boat. He wanted to be alone on the boat.
Your hearing aids malfunction, Daryl.
Just telling you what
he thought he was going to be alone on the boat with you and Woody.
Oh my God!
You just changed.
Hey,
words there,
Josh is saying
money where I can say something to say.
Steve's gonna have to take your monster rod holders hats if he watches this back.
Okay, hey, let's spin it around here. I'm good at changing the subject.
I'm waiting on the host to do it. I'm like, come on, do something.
I'm having too much fun. Listen.
Don't forget, y'all, in 2 weeks, June 14th, from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. is what Daryl and Ryan's talking about. Where Daryl's gonna get in the boat with Woody and Ryan.
Wearing a dress.
And what I'm wearing is to be decided.
Yeah.
Right.
And the thing about
wearing.
Well,
I ain't got no shame, Daryl. I promise.
Speedo kid there.
My biggest problem is the old lady hollering at me to put pants on around here.
He's gonna get on the Speedo and say, "I shaved my legs for this."
Wow, Josh said, "Is this TSW's or Tissue Seeker Outdoors show?" I cast it out and I'm letting it run.
Folks, we need some more teams signed up.
Yeah.
I know everybody's got a lot going on and all, but if you ain't got nothing going, give us a call. Let's go.
How much does it cost to get into this dragon contest?
Zero. None.
Can you win anything?
You sure can.
What can you win?
Do you want me to show you, or
Sure.
do you want me to tell you?
You can show and tell.
Let me see if it's here.
He can't find it.
It ain't in this room.
Man, there he goes. He gone. You look over there at the light switch. That's what Lisa uses on him whenever he gets out of line, boys. Oh, wow.
Chris said he can't wait to try to catch a dragon.
There you go.
June 14th.
June 14th is the tournament. That's right. I think it's from 8 till 2, isn't it? He can't find his darn trophy. Just tell us about it.
It's so big, you lost it.
I lost it.
I want to know, does anybody have...
It's from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Time.
Central Time?
Wait, Central Time?
I mean Eastern Time.
Thank you.
I keep forgetting about where I live now. 8
said
a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. See, I work both sides of the line. It makes it tough.
I'm not touching that one either.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Randy.
If you win this tournament, you get this fancy plastic gold plate. With this fancy gold leaf embossing around here. This beautiful trophy. It's got W.O.T.S, which is way out there tournament series. This is a tournament, the trophy for the Uno tournament. Your tournament, if you win the dragging tournament, it'll say dragging. Have the date on it, and it tells you a winner. That way, when you're feeling bad about yourself, you're feeling like Daryl, you just look at it and it tells you, hey, you're a winner.
Or you can look at your trophy with a carp that's got whiskers and go, yeah, buddy, I love this.
No matter how you feel, you can look at your trophy and you're always a winner.
So there, guys.
All right, guys. Well, I got to get off here. I got to eat supper and get in bed.
Yeah. Also, hey, I forgot. You get an old gray-haired fisherman bait towel, a burrito bait towel, and the best one, because there's so few of these are very rare. You get a way out there bait towel.
There you go, baby. Can't beat that.
There are very few of those in existence.
Right.
Because I'm
leave
cheap.
mad. Just leave.
No, I ain't leaving mad. I'm leaving worried.
It is.
All right, guys. Well, y'all figure it out and figure out what I'm going to have to do and let me know. And,
we thank you for volunteering for that stuff, Ryan, and being a good sport about it.
Oh, I love it.
And I'll
Thanks
be
for coming up,
out
Ryan.
mine.
I guess when Daryl's going to announce it, I guess he'll give me a link to whoever's show or whatever he's announcing it on.
Yeah, we might send you something for Wednesday night.
All right.
Yeah, you'll need it Wednesday.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
All right, Ryan.
See you.
Take it easy. Troy, I never had control. That's what happens when Daryl comes on the show. I lose all control.
Ryan was the one talking. I was just elaborating on what he was talking about.
And therein lies the problem. All right, so like I said, we're raising money to help out Steve Douglas. I know most of you, if not all of you, have already heard what he's going through. So we're doing a raffle to help him out. I know I was telling my cousin this evening because he said he's going to try to give some money too. But I know that this community helped me out a lot when I was down and out last year, and I know it was greatly appreciated. And Daryl, you do a great job, and I want to say thank you to for all that you do. I mean, you do stuff for the gathering. Whenever somebody in the community is hurting, or having issues or whatever they're going through in their life, you're always there to reach a hand out and help them up and do whatever you can to help them. So it's I think I speak for everybody when I say thank you for that. It does mean a lot. I know it's a lot of work on your part, and I know from your aspect or your perspective, it may not seem like a lot, but it is a lot. It does a lot, and it helps a lot. So thank you very much for everything that you do, and everybody that helps and assists and gives, and not just money but time and thoughts and everything like that. So it does not go unnoticed, and just so thank you for that, for everything that you do.
Well, thank you. You know my past and what people did for me, and I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do to pay it forward. So that's why I do what I do. And Steve has had a bad time, and I'm going to elaborate a little bit on that if you don't mind. What all
Sure.
he's went through. Steve had kidney cancer at one time already, and then he had bypass surgery, heart bypass surgery. That was the bypass surgery was last year. And then come this year, he got hit with a lawsuit from a company that Monster Drinks, energy drinks, to try stop and desist to try to make him not use Monster Rod Holder name anymore. And he had to pay lawyers and everything like that, and actually went to court and won the court case. Now, how many times the little guy go against, David goes against Goliath and wins, but it's not cheap to do that. So he was able to win that, but he spent money on that. Then he had the flood there in Kentucky, and it flooded his house. He does have insurance, but it's been real slow in paying him. Also, I've talked to him several times on the phone. He ain't calling, complaining. He don't even know this is going on, as far as I know, because I feel like I'll probably get a phone call going, "What are you doing?" if it did. But James hit me up and actually got this started, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But he lost everything in his house. All of his furniture, everything was ruined. And also in his warehouse, everything that was on the ground was ruined. He had like baits and stuff that he sells. He can't resell it because the labels, the water like washed it and smeared it and stuff. You can't sell that as new. A lot of different stuff got water on it that rusted and stuff like that. So he lost thousands and thousands of dollars, over $100,000 between his house and his shop, over $100,000. And then he just found out he has bone cancer. So he did the operation. I spoke to him on the phone after the operation, and they went in and cut that out, and they got most of it. And they're thinking that he can take the radiation pill. He's got to go to his oncologist. I think he's already did that, but I'm scared to call him right now, just to be honest with you, because I'm afraid I'm gonna get whooped. But he was supposed to go to oncologist, and they were going to set a plan for him for that, but they're pretty sure they can get the cancer. So that's God smiling down on him for that. So thank God for that. And I know he appreciates all the prayers that everybody's give to him and everything. It's been wonderful that he's been able to come through this. He's been through a lot. He's been through a lot. We don't know why things happen to people like that, but maybe it's to strengthen his faith. We don't know. But I know he's a fighter, and he's a strong man, and he's going to come out of this just like he has everything else. But sometimes a strong man even needs a helping hand up. So that's why James called me and said, "Hey, let's do this." And I'm like, he's going to beat the far out of us. So he's like, "Yeah, he's got a lot of pride, but you know what? We don't know what he's going through. Let's do it." I said, "Okay, let's do it." So we're doing this without him knowing about it. And like I say, I know Steve's got a lot of pride, and he'd probably tell me no if I asked him, because I told James, I said, I might ought to ask him. He said, no, ask for forgiveness. I said, okay, here we go. So this is what we're doing, and we appreciate everybody. Our goal is 2,500. I hope we get way more than that. And if you guys can, I always say, don't give till it hurts, give till it feels good. You know, don't take food off your table, but if you can take and give a little food to Steve, he'd really appreciate it. I know he would, and whether he'd tell you or not, I'm sure he would. So if everybody can do that, we will have the drawing next Wednesday night on the 9 o'clock show of not just another fishing show on Trophy Seekers Outdoor with your host, Daryl, and co-host, Mr. Randy and Mr. Steve Hooker Thomas. We have a wonderful time on that. I don't know if you guys watched it, but we've had a fun time on that show. It can get crazy as it has here tonight, but we appreciate everybody for that. And I'll turn it back over to you, Dustin. I just wanted to let everybody know that.
I want to add something else in. If you hadn't thought about it, or you're not friends with Steve on Facebook, Steve had surgery. So showed a picture of his arm and all, where he'd done the surgery the day before, and the next day he was online trying to figure out something other to help the older kids that are at CatCon.
Yeah.
You know, trying to figure out something for them. They got stuff for little kids. Now they're trying to, looking at what kind of scavenger hunt or something other like that for a CatCon. So, I mean, he's constantly doing things, and he's been working on CatCon 2026 now for 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months.
Well, and he told me, and I'm sure it's because he has to. He told me 2 days afterwards, he says, "Hey, I'm back at work. I can't do any picking up or anything." He's gonna have to do physical therapy right now. He can't move his arm because of it. And they told him if he don't, once it's healed up enough, if he don't go through physical therapy, it'll actually freeze the way it is. So he's got to go through physical therapy for that. But he was back at work 2 days after the surgery. So, he's tough as nails, buddy. Hey, I just got a text from Ryan that says, "Hey, buddy, don't go too far with this."
He don't know you very well, does he?
He's getting scared. So, guys, if y'all can get us to $2,500, we're gonna have Ryan do something he's never done before in his life. I know because I talked to his wife about it. So it's gonna be funny.
Ooh, excuse me.
Anyway, like I say, if y'all can help Steve out, I know, like I say, he'd never ask because he's just got a lot of pride, but I'm sure he could help the help. Or love to have the help. He, like I say, a lot of expenses through lawyers to win his court case, and all this through the hurricane or the floods, and then the cancer. Man, he's just so tough a fella can be. Sometimes we need to be good Christians and help him out. So,
and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for coming up and sharing that information. And Ryan, I'm sorry you got into this. You're still watching, but no, that we do anything we can for the people in your family. So, and I consider all y'all family.
Right.
So, we'll do what we can and help them out any way we can. So, if you're able to give, there's all of Daryl's information scrolling across the bottom: Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. Yeah. Or you can reach out to him directly if you have any questions. But thank y'all again for everything that you do. Thank you everybody in chat for coming up. And if anybody has any questions or would like any information about anything, you can always hit me up at teamsnagginwhiskers@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to pass along any questions you have or answer any questions that you might have. But I'm not going to do any sponsors tonight, but thank you guys for coming up and sharing that information. And I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. And we will be back here next week. So, if they ain't got anything else, we're going to call the show.
Thanks for having us on, buddy. I appreciate you letting me come up and do this.
Thank you for
Absolutely.
letting us steal your time.
Yeah.
You'll never get
Absolutely.
it back, so thank you for letting us have it.
Not a problem. I'll do it any day of the week. Thank you all very much, and we'll talk to you all soon.
See y'all.